Hi, I'm Michael. This is Magical Extras for the Echo World. I'm recording it a week early, so I don't know what's going on in the world. I'm hoping there's a lot better news than there has been this past week. I wanted to tell you the story I'm going to have appear in our July issue. I call it the Rocklip Amadillo. Sophia and I went through a period of time, it's changed recently, but that we didn't watch any news or any TV or any movies. And we turned off our computers and phones somewhere between 6 o'clock and 9 every night. And we usually sat on our porch, this porch, and did magic. Sometimes we did meditation, sometimes we did ceremonies, sometimes we did all kinds of strange things. But this one night, as we sat down to settle in, I said to Sophia, it's the strangest thing. I feel like a granite mountain. And she looked at me and she said, you look different. Is your lower lip like large and made out of rock? And I said, yeah, I think it is. And she said, what does this mean? And I said, well, let me sit with it and see. And as soon as I said that, this voice came through me, sort of. Images started appearing in my brain, sort of. And I said, I'm sorry if I've disturbed you, but I am a being from another dimension, and I saw your spiritual lights that were similar to my own and was curious. I've never been to your planet or your dimension, and I thought it might be a fun change of pace and adventure to come experience it. So I'm talking through Michael, sort of talking through Michael. And Sophia said, what does that mean? And he said, well, in my dimension, we have islands of rock that float in varying sizes, that float in space and are connected by ribbons of matter that you walk on. I have taken on walking on these ribbons to different islands where I help those who live there, either with healing or with reorganizing their community or with spiritual teachings. And we don't communicate with language or telepathy. When I need to communicate, I grow a different appendage and I paint a picture in the air. And when I'm done, my appendage dissolves, but the picture lasts as long as what I need to communicate has meaning. And what I'm doing is I'm connected with Michael's voice center where he has his words and vocabulary, and I'm painting my pictures there so he can use his language to explain to the two of you what I tell you. And so Sophia said, and what is that? And he said, well, after I've gone to many islands to do healing and spiritual teaching and ceremony and what have you, I return to my own island to rest and recharge. And the message I have for you is very similar to what I have to experience then. When I get back to my island, no matter what I do, there are always these insect-like bat creatures who have taken up residence in it. They weren't there when I got there originally. They've come and infested it while I was away, and they just cover my island with bat poop and sheddings and messes of all sorts. So I have to scoot them off and clean up. And it's always a little tedious when you return from a long journey to have to do that before you can settle down and enjoy your home and heal yourself and recharge. And that's really what I came to tell you. That your work is similar to mine, but different in that your writings and your recordings and your what do you call it, internet stuff is all very important to the world as a spiritual light of good and high intention. But don't let the green insect bat beings and their poop weigh you down, and don't spend too much time. I just come back to my island knowing I'm going to have to clean it up, scoot away these little infestations, and then I can get on with really enjoying myself. And that's what you need to be doing with life, and helping other people to help them focus on hard work is good, and once it's done, it allows you to laugh at yourself, at your world, and enjoy yourself in the world. Um, and Sophia said, well, that's a great message. You have more to tell us. He said, no, that's really what I came to tell you. And I've experienced you and some of your world now, and I will be going. If you want to get in touch with me again, you can call me on the spiritual planes, because our spiritual lights are similar, and you can call me Rocklip. I don't know that I'll come, but this has been fun, so I good chance I will. With that, I bid you goodbye from Rocklip. Well, Sophia and I sat and discussed this late into the night. What does this mean? Does Michael have an overactive imagination? Well, yeah, he does, but did he make that up? Well, that was really nothing I had ever thought about. And it was good advice. So I share that with all of us if the world hasn't gotten radically better in the week before I post this. Let's try to focus on what we have to give thanks for and gratitude, and let's send out healing and loving energy to all those who are suffering and dying and losing loved ones. It's a radical time of transformation on the planet, and I believe strongly that we're going to come out of here, whether it's 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, or 10, and the world will be better, and we'll be better for the experiences and the lessons learned. Till then, hold in there. This too shall pass. Be patient and loving to each other and yourselves. Okay, that's what I got.